What's up, everybody? Another segment of Frankly My Dear. So this video, man, basically I just want to attack the myth, the perception that the running back position is dead. As we all know, football season is around the corner. Quick history. So Le'Veon Bell's played on a franchise tag. He was placed on it last year. He's been placed on it again this year. They had a deadline yesterday to sign him to a long-term contract. They couldn't agree. I think they said that they offered him 5 years, $70 million. But they never released what the guaranteed amount was. I know he was looking for somewhere around, I don't know the guarantee amount that he wants. I want to say it was close to $40 million. Not sure, but I do know that what he wanted annually, I want to say it's in the 14 to 16 range, which that 5 years, $70 million would have put him right at that 14 million range. I think the next closest running back, it's getting like 8 million a year, 8 to 10, something like that. So let's dive right into it. So I'm watching shows today, and all I'm saying is, besides a few, most people, saying the same old thing about the running back position not being as valuable anymore, and that you can have a running back by committee, and that the career span of a running back isn't long. How do you invest that kind of money into them? So I just want to say this, man. To me, there was a time where it seemed like the running back position was going to that way. Committee style, weren't as valuable, things of that nature. But then something happened. All right. What happened was running backs started picking up on the fact that they were being deemed as not valuable, okay? That their worth was decreasing. So what they did is they adapted, okay? And what I mean by them adapting is most of the top running backs, they worked on their game in the passing game, okay? They worked on their abilities to catch the ball, to run receiver routes, okay? So, in my opinion, once they started running becoming better pass catchers, plus being elite runners, a la Gurley, a la Le'Veon, who I feel is the best at it, a la David Johnson, and even Zeke doesn't catch as much, but I think he has the ability to, and all four of these guys, even Kareem Hunt last year showed he could catch the ball, so we're looking at, the top 5 or 6 running backs in the league. Saquon Barkley just got drafted. He's a great receiver out of the backfield. He showed that in college. So we're looking at the top 5, 5, 6 running backs in the league, all have a game that ages with time. They all develop, in addition to their elite running ability, they added above average, better than most high-end wide receivers, pass catching ability and route running ability, and you need to ask yourself, looking at guys like, I see Cooks just got 5 years, $80 million today, okay? And no disrespect to any of these guys, but I'm just using them as a comparison, and I'm gonna ask you, really, are they more valuable than Le'Veon Bell, who is, I believe is 26 right now? Okay, so if you gave him a 4-year deal, he'll be right at 30, which is the age running backs usually start to tail off. So back to what I was saying, Cooks just got 5 years, $80 million, okay? You got guys like Sammy Watkins getting $16 million a year, who hasn't, and then, they say something about Le'Veon's injuries. Sammy Watkins hasn't been healthy his whole career. Sammy Watkins hasn't been more dynamic than Le'Veon Bell his whole career, okay? Sammy Watkins probably can't run routes better than Le'Veon Bell, okay? If you really think about it. But he's getting 16 a year. You had guys before Dez got cut, he was getting 16 a year. You got a lot of other. Le'Veon is better than honestly, most of the receivers, that are getting paid between 16 to 18 million a year. Okay? And then he has a game, his style, it's a style that's going to age because guys like Gurley, and all of these other running backs that are coming up now, these guys take tremendous care of their bodies due to, different science and things of that nature that's been discovered over the years. These guys have, like I said, they're pass catchers. So when they do start to lose a step, they can transition easily to still have an effective role as a third down back or a specialist, okay? So these guys still have a lot of value. To me, it's lazy. It's a lazy analysis to sit back and say that same old argument that running backs have they don't have a long shelf life. That's not true. That's not true at all. Looking at the way that these guys have adapted. Okay, so man, I hope Le'Veon gets paid, man. I don't know if he will. I think all of these guys who have gone, Devontae Freeman's another one. All of these guys have gone out of their way to make themselves more than just a running back. They really aren't. They're really a new position. It's just they won't ever rename them, but they're really not running backs, man. Like they're hybrids, okay? And I feel like if they can do two things great, and you got a receivers out here who's doing one thing good, but making some of them making 2 times what I want to say the highest paid running back right now is making. Okay? So, I don't know, man. People just need to get stuck out of those ways. Yes, it was a time the running back position was becoming invaluable, but that time is over. These guys have adapted. These guys have changed their game so that they can be used, be all-purpose, all-down backs. Man, so hopefully, I know what Le'Veon is fighting for. Hopefully, running backs start getting paid what they deserve, and we'll see how it goes, man. But anyways, I just wanted to attack that theory that running backs were no longer valuable. That's a misconception. That's a lazy analysis that most have, and it's simply not true. But anyways, you all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment. Let me know what you all think. Y'all have a productive day. 1.